I want you to meet Kevin.
I love big fat
Kevin is an NPC. Have you ever thought about how weird NPCs actually are? Well, I have. What if they're real people living in a simulation played by us, who are also in a simulation? Okay, now I'm just being stupid. Unless... So, I have some questions that I want answers to. That's why I spent the day watching NPCs. Now that I say it out loud, it sounds very strange. But first, what actually are NPCs? Most of you probably know what they are, but if you like the taste of glue, then let me explain. According to Google, NPCs are non-playable characters within a video game. They are used to populate the game's world and make the environment feel more alive and realistic. These NPCs include pedestrians, drivers, law enforcement, emergency services, criminals and gangs, shopkeepers, service workers, and story characters. Okay, now we can begin. In the first hour, I decided to follow a random NPC to see what they do with their day. But to my surprise, they got spooked when a random man followed them for a long period of time. The NPC started walking quickly at first, and then after a few minutes, a full-on sprint. I honestly don't know how this NPC didn't pass out and die, but this was going on for a good 20 minutes until we reached the highway. And I don't think NPCs are programmed to run in this area because she kept jumping in front of cars over and over again.
Holy! Ah!
She eventually got hit and died. That was quite unfortunate. I was also kind of curious to see how this would play out in other GTA games, so I loaded up GTA 4, and the NPCs in that game just don't care. I think she kind of liked it, actually.
Yeah, I'm feeling you too, Daddy.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I also tried this in GTA Vice City, but after a while, it just broke the NPC. Hour 2, and I wanted to see how smart these NPCs actually are. So I parked my car in front of a bus driver. Let's call him Kevin.
Useless piece of shit!
Kevin was going back and forward for the longest time. It was actually kind of funny. But then Kevin got out of the bus and tried to fight me. So I stole his bus and ran him over. Hour 3, and I decided to play some GTA 4 to see how the NPCs are in that game. And honestly, they're pretty smart. Kinda. Ish. Not really. But if it starts raining, the NPCs will put up an umbrella or use a newspaper to hide from the rain, which I thought was kind of a cool detail. But in every other GTA game, even GTA 5, they just stand there. The NPCs don't care. There's so many more examples of this. Garbage trucks doing their jobs, street performers, cops will arrest NPCs, and the list goes on. But this makes me wonder why GTA 4 NPCs seem to be so much more advanced over GTA 5 NPCs. I honestly have no idea why this is, so if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. Going on to hour 4, and I wanted to become one with the NPCs. So I drove around like one, and oh my god, is it the most boring thing you will ever do in your entire life. I'm sure most of you watching this video have probably tried doing this at some point, and if you have, you know what I'm talking about. You drive so slow, and it seems like every stoplight is red for a million fucking years. Please, for fuck's sake, will you hurry up? Yeah, it wasn't a very fun time. I also tried walking like an NPC. What the fuck am I doing with my life? So with hour 5, I done something that I bet you've never actually done before, and that's listen to what the NPCs have to say.
You know what a BBW is? Me. A big, beautiful woman.
and it's actually pretty funny.
Oh, just on my way to my man's house. I'm gonna surprise him because I need some sex, okay?
I've never actively sat there and listened to what the NPCs have to say. It's always just background noise. I don't actually take it in. And I bet you listening right now have also never actively listened to the NPCs, and I highly recommend it. It's actually really funny.
The one where I sent you a pic of my big titties like you asked me to. You thought it was a picture of 2 new puppies. I meant puppies, as in titties. Is that your friends all laughing in the back? Oh, fool, I am hanging up.
Like, I found myself getting invested in some NPC stories. I didn't have that one on the 2024 bingo list.
Wow, I don't fucking believe it. I gotta go. I'm done talking about you. Bye.
Hour 6, and I think this might be the moment I realized how stupid the NPCs actually are. So I went to this location on the map with a bus, and if you park it like this, the NPCs will just drive off the side. And it honestly might be the most fun thing I've ever done in a video game. I sat here for way longer than I should have, just watching NPCs die over and over again. Does this make me a bad person? Maybe. But after spending way too much time watching NPCs drive off a road, I decided to try another game, and it wasn't that successful on GTA 4. The only thing I could find was if you come to this location on the map with the police, they quite often just walked off the road, which was kind of funny, to be fair. I also tried this on GTA San Andreas, and if you come here on the map with a bus and park it like this across the road, all the cars just build up, and quite often one car will flip over and it will just cause chaos. Just watch. Hour 7, and I done something I bet no one watching this video has ever done. In fact, I don't think anyone has ever done this in a GTA game ever. But I started from one side of the map, pulled a taxi, and sat in that taxi all the way to the other side of the map without skipping. I actually sat there and wasted my time. I don't know why I done this. It's weird. What am I doing? I thought driving like a normal NPC was boring. I was wrong. I was very wrong. I think this is the most boring thing you can actually do in life. I would genuinely rather sit there and watch paint dry. That sounded like a really fun time. This is that experience 99% of the time. Yeah, I wanted to. Hour 8. So, this was the final test of the day because I was kinda going insane at this point. But there was one type of NPC I haven't really experimented with yet. Strippers. Honestly, this was just awkward. Like, I'm a grown man. It makes me feel weird being in here. Maybe when I was 10, playing GTA San Andreas, the strip club was kinda cool, I guess. Not really, it's still weird. But I sat there watching strippers dance, but due to copyright, I always have the music turned off in GTA games, and it just makes this experience extremely uncomfortable. I also got a lap dance, which was also very awkward. For some reason, there's just a man in the back watching you, just locked onto you. It's weird. Jerry, go away. Try and have a dance here. Please, just go away. Also gonna have to blur that. Can't put that on YouTube. That is a booby. This is fucking weird. What am I doing? Strip clubs are honestly awful in every GTA game. Like, I don't know what's going on here. I have no idea. But it does make me wonder what GTA 6 will be like, if you know what I mean. So, what was the point in this video? Honestly, I don't know. I have no idea. But NPCs have always been fascinating to me. and how they work. They're such a big deal in the GTA world, but yet it feels like they go so unnoticed at times. And I don't think we always appreciate them enough. Does that make sense? I don't know if it makes sense. Hopefully, you know what I mean. And this video just makes me wonder what they're gonna be like in GTA 6. But anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping. Have a great day. Love you. Bye!